This is CBC News.
The youth unemployment rate is 12.4%, and in some parts of the country, it's even higher than that. But the experts say there are jobs available for young people if they're willing to work in sales. Trouble is, many are not. The CBC's Diane Buckner on an effort to promote a career that itself is often a tough sell.
Here with Citron Hygiene, we've been in the business for over 40 years, helping thousands of customers in the hospitality industry raise their standard of cleanliness to the next level.
It may sound like a real sales meeting.
I'm a little bit worried about my budget every month, so just kind of wondering how that's going to fit in.
But it's not. In a small auditorium at Google's Toronto headquarters, an audience watches Jamal Hijazi play the role of salesperson, while Leanne Lynch plays his customer. It's part of a contest called the Great Canadian Sales Competition.
Thanks, Jamal.
Great job, guys.
Hijazi is one of 5 university students that have been paired with 5 corporate coaches. All will act out a sales call while a panel of judges decides who gets to collect the $7,500 grand prize. The competition was launched 3 years ago by sales recruiter Sonia Meloff. She says companies of all sizes in all industries were struggling to find candidates for entry-level positions.
Students weren't learning about sales in school, so it wasn't on their radar as a job of consideration. And those students that did have an opinion about sales often had a very negative one.
Negative for a reason. Most consumers have had to fend off pushy salespeople trying to upsell us on things we don't want or need. The recent revelations about Canadian bank employees doing just that has only reinforced the stereotype. The competition is focused on corporate sales, though, companies selling to other companies, not to consumers.
I think this competition is a really great platform to learn about what a sales career actually is.
Jenny Kim is a third-year commerce student at Queen's University in Kingston, one of 2,000 students coast to coast who auditioned to compete.
I really like sales as a profession because it involves being empathetic and problem solving. And those are 2 traits that I really look for in a career. So
the business world needs a lot more like her, according to the 25 companies involved in the competition, including Grandin Toy, IBM, and Google. Hours after the competition is wrapped up, an evening gala. Sponsors and contestants have gathered to find out who's won.
And the winner is, representing Ryerson University, Carter Grant.
Turns out that even tonight's champion once believed that sales was an undesirable career.
I was one of those students, to be honest. I did a door-to-door sales job before, and I thought that's all the sales industry was. Selling to consumers, going door-to-door, selling products that you don't really care about.
Now Carter Grant is set to start a sales job with Shopify in May. Recruiter Sonia Meloff says many of the other competitors could get hired as well.
All of the students that entered the competition, their names are in a database. They are searchable by the companies that participated.
She's convinced that the contest has opened the eyes of hundreds of students to what she believes is an essential and honorable profession. Diane Buckner, CBC News, Toronto.
And that's our program for Friday, March 24th, The World at 6 from CBC News. I'm Aaron Saltzman. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.